Hello, hi. It's me, Stephanie Nicole Norris, and I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. Let me tell you something, baby. Life has been lifing, okay? First, to some good news. Good news is I did order my full bottle of Hard to Get by Forever Mood, which is Jackie, I think you say her last name, Asamosa. Her brand. And that's the box it came in. I previously showed you guys the sample package. And Hard to Get was that girl. That girl, okay? It's a pretty, I love this, bottle that it comes in. Oh my gosh. It is the most, like, this is one of those scents that's just right. You know what I'm saying? You could splash, 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 and it wouldn't be heavy, but it would be enough where you know, it have you going, who's this? Somebody smells good. What you want? You know what I'm saying? Like, it really does smell good. I love it. I love it. Also, I think the last time I got on here, I told you guys that I was going to be at Indie Love in June. Romance Con in September. Indie Love is going to be in Atlanta. Romance Con is going to be in Wisconsin. And then I'm also going to be at Reader Nation in November. And that's going to be in Vegas. So those are the 3 book events I'll be at this year. As of this recording, it is May. It's the beginning of May. I have a few books releasing kind of back to back. And a lot of them are already on pre-order. So this month, May, I'm releasing His Royal Enemy, which is the final book in my Royals of Cara Esnella series. So, if you have not read the series, that's fine. You can read His Royal Enemy as a standalone. You can. But if you want to get the connections that lead up to His Royal Enemy, then it's best to read from the beginning, starting with His Royal Highness. And the reading order is His Royal Highness, The Guest House of Bethania, His Royal Desire. And then you have to switch series and go to the Clarks of Northshire Band. And the reason is because there's a lot of cameos, or not necessarily even just cameos, but the mom of the Clarks ends up with the king of the royals. So in order for you to, just find out how that goes and how it works out. And if you want to go from, book to book to really get that full reading experience, you're going to want to go from His Royal Desire to The Clerks of Norshire Ben. Read that series. And then come back to His Royal Majesty, or not His Royal, but Her Royal Majesty. So Her Royal Majesty, and then Her Royal Professor, and then His Royal Enemy. Okay? So if you haven't read that series, and I love that series. I've had so much fun writing it. Just all of the different things just happening in different cultures and shit. It's just like it was one of those storylines that took me on a journey. So hopefully it's something that you will love, get into. All of those books are available in Kindle Unlimited. His Royal Enemy is up for pre-order. It would also be in KU. So that's for May. In June, I'm releasing Sinful Submission. Sinful Submission is going to be book 3 of The Primal Fetish Paradox. In the last video, I told you that I was working on a story that I was loving. It was book 3, but I had not announced what it was. Well, I have announced it. Since then, it has been announced on social media. And if you are in my newsletter, it's been announced on there. And my website as well. So if you follow my blog on my website, then you may have found out through that blog. My book is called Sinful Submission. It's a dark reverse harem trilogy, right? And so all 3 books, the books are by 3 different authors. Book 1 is Sinful Restraint. It's by Sherelle Green. Book 2 is Sinful Chains. It's by Shay Sanders. And then book 3 is Sinful Submission, and it's by yours truly. And so those books come out the first week of June. They drop every other day. So book 1 drops June 2nd, book 2 June 4th, and then my book June 6th. And so that's going to be a really, really, really wild ride. Full stop. You know what I'm saying? So those books are available for pre-order. You can also find those on Amazon. They're going to be in Kindle Unlimited. And then following Sinful Submission, I also have the Billionaire Rose series continues. And so right now you can find the next book in the Billionaire Rose series, which is called Lost at Sea with the Billionaire. Okay? I'm having fun with these billionaire stories, I'm telling you. Because, just being able to do different things with characters and put them in different settings and just, like Lost at Sea with a motherfucking billionaire. You know what I mean? Like, this shit was funny. And the forced proximity of that storyline is creme de la creme. If you've been reading along with the Billionaire Rose series, then you are going to love Lost at Sea with the Billionaire. And that story is also available for pre-order. Now, Lost at Sea, the Billionaire Rose series is available on all platforms. It will not be in Kindle Unlimited. You can buy it on Amazon. You can still buy it on Amazon. But it'll also be on Barnes & Nobles Apple Books, Google Play. It'll be available on my website. And you can pre-order that story as well as the others right now. Also, my St. Louis Valentines are about to make their appearance. I will start releasing those books right behind Lost at Sea with a Billionaire. So the book releases are coming pretty much back to back. You might be thinking, damn, girl, you've been working. I have been working a lot. And your girl is tired, okay? And I'm about to, I feel like the first, well, what's this? We're in the second quarter. So the first quarter was pretty much all about me writing. I didn't do much releasing the first quarter of the year. It was about me writing for the most part. I've had a few unfortunate deaths in my family. I know that just came out, right? My uncle, I had an uncle who was pretty much, he was very close with my dad. My dad's no longer alive. But my uncle was probably the closest, you know what I'm saying, to my dad. And honestly, I thought he was going to pull through. I did. And he seemed to be coming around. So, I was a little bit shocked when he did not make it. So he passed away. And that was probably about, I guess that was about maybe a week and a half ago. And then this week, one of my sisters passed away. So, I know what stage of grief I'm in. I'm in that processing stage where it hasn't really caught up with me. I haven't had a full on ugly cry yet. Have I cried? Yes. It's been I don't know how to explain it. I guess I'm the type of person who I hold a lot in, and I try to focus on anything but that. Anything but, if it's, anything but, pretty much. And so I felt myself really throwing myself into like what needed to be done, deadlines, this, that, and the third, and I could literally feel the exhaustion in my bones. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna go lay down. You know what I'm saying? Because I could tell I'm doing a bit much. But I think it's just one of those things where it's like, it's almost like me racing against myself to keep busy or else, because if I don't, then thoughts. So yeah, anyway, so not gonna lie, I've slowed me down a lot, and I'm still tired right now, even talking to you. I'm tired. You know what I'm saying? And I know that some of y'all are going to be like, girl, you know what I'm saying? Take your time, you know, get some rest, you know. Girl, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not that I don't want rest. It's not that I don't crave it. It's just that in those moments, I have to deal. You know what I'm saying? I have to deal. And I'm not ready to deal. So anyway, I think that's all I got for y'all today. I probably shouldn't end this on such a sad note. What else can I say? Oh my gosh. One thing's for sure, I am excited about all the new releases. I did put my foot in them, you know, per usual. I'm excited for y'all to read and, you know, hear your thoughts, see your reviews. And so I think that's it for now, guys. I will return. Love you. Bye.